Yo, it's Revival Morning. I wanted to talk about this. There's a lot of talk. I know I talk a lot about cold calls and emails. That's kind of what the point of this channel is, I suppose. Or just sales as a comedian. It's what I relate to because it's like my day-to-day. But here's the thing. This question, do cold calls and emails, does telemarketing still work? The answer is it does. Just yesterday, a member of my team set a meeting with a big-time brand. I guarantee you shop at that brand. And it happened from a cold call. Happened from cold email. Just cold outreach. And they don't know who we are, and the only thing that is true is that it resonated, what we were saying in terms of what our product and service can solve and the pains that the person we were contacting is going through right now. And that's product market fit. If you have a good product or service and that is really solving a problem, and you can talk about it even for 10 seconds, you can really easily find people who want to have a conversation with you. And that's the whole point. Basically, we had a meeting set up. It's going to be Friday. It happened yesterday, Tuesday to Friday. It's her second day on the phone, and she's already got something on the board. Like, this is where it comes from. You have to hustle. You got to keep it going. And I want to talk about it like this. Why would this work? Well, here's why. It's uncomfortable, and I know that it's uncomfortable. But when comedians get up on stage and start doing open mics and things like this, they have some jokes that fall flat. They have some jokes that work. But the reason they're getting up and doing it is because it practices the muscle. Sometimes they find the audiences, both in terms of the actual audience to see the show and also the people who are booking shows who like their stuff, and then they get more gigs from it. They refine what they're doing. They get into a hustle mindset. They come up with better material. They get feedback live so that they know what material to come up with and how to refine it, and they get more opportunities that can come from it. Because not only now does she have an opportunity, or did she have an opportunity to get in front of a prospect, but now she has an opportunity to continue the conversation, to learn what she knows, to learn what she's going to have to know, because this is the first one that we've had, to learn what the process is. All of that came from one cold call that made a connection. And did she have to do a lot of other calls and emails that didn't end up anywhere? Yeah, it's true, she did. But that's just the nature of life. So the thing is this, prospecting and cold calls and emails absolutely work. They do. And I've had millions of dollars of pipeline and business at the companies I've worked with that attest to that fact, that come outside of and independent of any kind of thing that's going on with marketing. So is marketing and sales 2.0 real? Yeah, it is. And you should all be in businesses that are building systems to do that. If you're a solopreneur, putting together emails, putting together lead magnets, putting together squeeze pages, all these kinds of things to get leads in and in front of people, writing blog posts, putting out videos like I'm doing, quite frankly. But also have people in mind. I have a list of people in Chicago I want to have for sales trainings. That either I'm going to go into their office and lead a sales training, or I'm going to start coaching them. I'm going to start calling these people maybe daily to try to get at least cold emails, to try to get into different people to actually make some of this happen. So that's entirely the concept. If I'm able to do it, you're able to do it. And if it's able to happen, you're able to do it. So if you're even thinking about a way to grow your business powerfully, cold calls and emails is a great way to do it. 90 minutes to 2 hours a day. Take it that simple. Throw on 90 minutes at the beginning of your day. Just get up earlier, work a little later, squeeze it right in the middle. It doesn't matter. Just go ahead and take an hour to 90 minutes and do it. And do it for a month. Let's just say a month. Don't just do it for one day, but a period of time. Take a month to do it, and then see where your sales are going to be at the end of the month. If you have again, if you're a solopreneur, you have a business where you have a client base and you have an idea of who that client base is, start simple. Just go to people who've already worked with you and see if they have any additional needs. Come up with a new product, go back, call all those people who've already worked with you. You'll be surprised at how many people, statistically at least 1 out of every 100. And if you're better than that, if you do 5 out of every 100, you're industry leading. You're 20% conversion rate. That's fantastic. I'd hire you if you had that conversion rate. So just something to think on this morning. How can you leverage cold calls and emails? They clearly work. And evidence yesterday came up. It's all about the activity and just hustling. So take it easy, everybody, and I hope to see you here at the Revival sometime.